Welcome everybody back with another video, and in today's video we're going to look at TUBI and we're going to demonstrate a review. I'm going to dedicate this half of the video for the app, and then I'm going to move on to the web version of TUBI, outlining the pros, the cons and things like that. But first and foremost, I obviously do want to apologise for not providing a video on Friday. This was originally Friday's video, however I have now recorded this evening, and then you are going to see this on Monday. So I apologise for missing a video out, but we do keep to the schedule as much as possible. But do make sure you check out the website, follow our social medias for the latest updates. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into the video. So those who aren't unfamiliar with TUBI or not familiar with it, TUBI is a free streaming platform that you can watch content for free without paying money for Netflix, Amazon Prime and things like that. So it's providing you an alternative way to stream entertainment without the needing to to pay for it. And TUBI is getting ever more popular. The library is growing ever more fast. Every other month or every month or even every other week, there's content being added like you wouldn't believe. So the library is only going to get better. So it would make Netflix and Amazon Prime a biggest competitor ever, because Amazon, is a multi-media company, so it's Netflix, and TUBI is coming down and it's free. You don't have to pay for anything like that. I mean, there is a catch to it as well. TUBI is free, but you do have to watch advertisements. However, there is a way around this as well. Unless TUBI picks up on ad blockers, which I don't think they do as such. I only stream stuff on TUBI on occasion, so I don't know whether TUBI has actually implemented the technology to, please disable ad blocker and things like that. Like YouTube, YouTube is getting ever more hell-bent on making it theoretically impossible to bypass the ad block pop-ups, so that's only going to get worse. But TUBI, on the other hand, though, I don't think that's an experiment that they're doing yet, so it is by chance that you could watch the content for free. Well, it is free, but, just not even watching the advertisements, basically. So isn't that not fantastic even more, so you're not shutting out anything for the entertainment that's on TUBI. TUBI hosts like UK comedies, films, basically everything in one service, and you can download the app on Android, the popular app stores. I've got an iPhone, so that's what we're going to demonstrate the app now. So TUBI, how TUBI works is when you open the app, you're going to get it like that. So as you can see there, there's popular, highlights of the movies that they think is popular for the service, like Wimbledon. Just gonna wait for it to come next one over. I can't really see that one. W, I don't know I haven't seen that W though, so I don't know what that's about. Vice, something like that. So I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna just demonstrate what you can see on the app and how it differs from the website. So let's move this down. So yeah, that's the home page of TUBI, everybody. Very, very set out. You've got some good categories: recommended, documentaries, comedy, action, and it also gives you the opportunity to create an account with TUBI if you wanted to monitor its progress. So what that means is essentially, if you've started to watch a movie, you started to watch a series, TUBI keeps a record of your your viewing habits and recommends choices based on the content you've streamed on TUBI. Like there's all different kinds of categories: sci-fi and fantasy. I think that's series spotlight as well, so that's something you will see at the top of the screen. We've got all different kinds of categories: comedy, action, documentaries, family movies as such. So it's nice and neat design as such. It's like a Netflix style, where you just scroll up like Facebook, like other social media, like TikTok even. You can just scroll up endlessly, and if you don't even know what to watch on TUBI, that's a fantastic way of laying out the content there. So it's a endless scroll, and you don't know what content is on there, sort of thing. So I do like that. I mean, if you don't know, if you're not going on TUBI for a specific series or a movie, and you want some ideas, that's a perfect way of doing that. So it's not too cluttered as such. Maybe it could be a bit more spaced out, perhaps. Or maybe like different sort of pages, rather than having to scroll, because if you look at popular streamers like BBC iPlayer, MyTVX as such, they've got it in categories, so it's not really that chunky in the app. But you know, I'm not gonna nitpick or anything like that. I mean, I am outlining what could be improved as such, but you know, generally what you get in a package for free, it ain't a deal breaker as such. But moving on to Ability, that's the app. Is not bad layout. You know, you get all different kinds of stuff at the bottom there, which let me just double check actually, like explore my stuff. So they do make the accessibility alright, you know, but there's just a home page, a bit more spaced out, that'd be better. So we're now going to go on to the TUBI site. Now, as you can see, their content available. This is because this is the USA version of Netflix, or anyone else, TUBI, sorry. So if anyone's wondering, you know, why is this a bit unavailable, this is only available in the USA TUBI, but a free VPN, and you can unblock the USA version of TUBI, so it gives you even more vast content, vast amount of choices, you know. So as you know, TUBI's in the UK, so we're going to go on to the UK TUBI. So this is the UK version. So basically, what you've just seen on the app, this is generally the same layout. So we've got like dramas, we've got sci-fi and thrillers. And you can load more. Sorry, I didn't know what I'm doing there. So yeah, if you click on load more, you get all different kinds of categories. So on the website, it's more spaced out as such. You know, you get a bit more. You know, it's a bit more of a good layout. You know, you can just like access the content without having it all in a line sort of thing. So it just evens out the you know, the way of seeing this material sort of thing. But we're just gonna have a look at some quick categories, and then I will then demonstrate in my opinion how TUBI will be a particularly new rifle in the game of streaming, you know. So it's going to look at some other categories. We're just going to look at UK reality, lifestyle. We're just going to scroll down this category. So we've got Cash Cab. I used to be on TV many years ago, but now you can stream the classics again on TUBI, which is fantastic. You've got location as well. That's probably on Channel 4, so it's not really a blast from the past sort of thing in the network of TV, but you know, if you haven't already seen it, or if it's not on Channel 4 anymore, you've got that on there to stream. Merry Berries, you know, some popular cooking programs, just to take a look at the quality as such. So, for instance, I'm just going to pretend to stream this episode. I'm going to click on play. So that's effectively playing. The best bit as well, about TUBI, is you get to select the quality of the episode or the movie that you want to watch it in, which I think is fantastic, because if anyone has you know, low bit rate for their broadband and they don't want it to be clunky where it loads for about 30 minutes and it buffers and it loads another half an hour, then it buffers, you know, you can select the lowest quality that is available for that episode. So I just don't think it's a deal breaker. I mean, if you look at 576, that's close to the high definition. 480 isn't bad. I think you know, I just think about you know, the lower broadband, the lower amount of bit rates and things where it can pump out an episode and things and not let it buffer. I just really appreciate that feature, you know, because if you just watch in 480, you think 480, that's just, you know, that's just not it in 2024. I mean, you just want like 1080p and things, but you know, I think it does the job. It's not noticeable. You don't really notice the lower quality. It doesn't really affect you know, the overall episode. You're still seeing the episode in pretty decent picture, but you know, you're not really expecting the Ritz. But the 480, I just think it's alright. You know, it's a nice contrast between HD and SD, and it does the job perfectly. So that's a really good feature for TUBI. And we've got the browse tab at the top there, so you know, they have it in the web version where we have it this layout, so hopefully we get to see that in the app sort of version at some point. So yeah, we're just going to look at, we're just going to search for a show video, just going to search for, say, Outnumbered, and see if they have it in the UK library. And then when we do check the US category in a second, you will then see what the difference is. So, Outnumbered, we all know that's on BBC iPlayer at some stage. You know, we do go on to different streamers over the last couple of months, years. You know, it went on Amazon Prime for a time, it went even on Netflix for years, and it's back on the BBC. But the question is, where else can you stream that episode? Where else can you stream that series? And the answer is TUBI. So when I now actually change, so this is now not, I'm going to stream the USA version of TUBI, so it's going to activate my VPN server. Bear in mind, everybody, if you do want a free VPN, you can go on to Chrome Web Store. This is the extension I've got on my web browser, is VPN free.pro. If you type that into Chrome Web Store, you'll be able to see that VPN. Add it to your browser, and there's no time limits at all. It doesn't really restrict the amount of bit rate for your connection, so it's basically everything you want in a VPN for free, essentially. So I do recommend that extension. But for anyone that's a bit, so everybody, as you know, I typed it outnumbered in the UK version of TUBI. They didn't have that show. However, in the USA version of TUBI, you can actually stream outnumbered on there, which is fantastic. So we're just going to look at the categories now of the USA version of TUBI and see how better and bigger that the UK version of TUBI will actually be, considering, you know, TUBI wasn't even available in the UK until the last week or so. So it is crazy how it will be a massive, massive competitor. And I just don't know how Netflix is actually going to manage with all this competition, because you've got the RockU channel, for instance. There's so many now free sources for streamers. You know, I just don't know how they're going to keep people connected to the likes of Netflix, the likes of Prime. You know, there's so much competition. So you just don't know. You just don't know how that's going to play out. But if there's anything to go by, I think TUBI is on the cuffs of making it the biggest competitor yet. You know, because even you got the Touch of Frost on there. I don't know if that's, you know, on any demand service, as far as I know. You know, you even got full episodes of this, and that's probably haven't been on TV in some time. I don't think it's on repeats much. You know, you got the full episodes there, and that's on the USA version of it, mind. So don't get confused between the UK and US one. So we're just gonna look at the live TV category though. So we got like Ice Road Truckers. We got like, it's like a full TV channel of this actually in a sense. So you know, you don't need to like start and stop, you know, or switch episodes. It's like a rolling channel as such. Let's just take a look at movies. Hotel Rwanda, you know, Mr. Nobody, the founder. So again, you know, it's got big libraries, you know, sci-fi. Load more very quickly. Let's just have a quick look and see what we get at the bottom. Camps, we even got 2024 movies on there. You know, classics, martial arts, faith. You know, they even got an old drama there called Teachers, which I have started watching over the last couple of months. That probably isn't on all four, I don't think. You know, so there's loads of different TV shows that you can actually watch on TUBI that isn't broadcasted on TV as much as it used to be. You know, like stand-up comedy. You know, there's plenty. There's like millions of libraries, millions of content to stream. You even got Journey 2 on there as well. So it's just incredible how this can be for free. It's incredible how it's just free just by watching advertisements. It's incredible. You know, the vast amount of content on here is insane. But I honestly think that everybody, for the UK version, it's got a lot to do. You know, it's going to bring in the rights that they've got over the USA. So they've got rights to the BBC comedies. They've got rights to pretty much the ITV classics. If they get the rights for the UK, that's going to blow every single streamer out the water. You know, because why would you need like ITVX, for example? Why would you need Channel 4? Why would you need BBC iPlayer then? Because basically, you know, if it's on TUBI, you don't even have a TV license. Because yes, it's a BBC comedy, but the distributor is TUBI. So it raises questions whether just because the content's on TUBI, whether you would need a TV license. And I don't think you do necessarily, because you're not streaming that content directly on iPlayer. So, you know, I define stuff on TUBI that you just can't find anywhere else. I mean, you can find original content as well. You know, I've got a VPN connection, so I can actually stream content from USA sources. So, basically, I get the whole thing. So, you know, it's just, yeah, I think with the UK, though, everybody, that library is going to go, it's going to go on the up. It's never going to go down. It's just going to go on the up and up and up. And yeah, you never know. Just don't know where the competition's going to take you. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, everybody. I'm hoping this has been as informative as it can be. But yeah, I'm just eager to actually see how this is going to play out in the modern day of streamers, and see how they're going to keep people with them, or how they're going to keep our interest going. But yeah, that has been the TUBI review, everybody. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and I thank you all for watching this video.